all these pictures have one thing in common. So these are generated based on a single prompt on ChatGPT. Well, technically it is not a single prompt, it's more like the initial prompt that you could send to ChatGPT to create a more cinematic look of the image that you are trying to create on ChatGPT. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can create a cinematic photo on ChatGPT even though you're just providing a simple description of the scene. So let me show you how you can do it. First, let's open ChatGPT and then log into your account. And here you can use this initial prompt, which later can be expanded by ChatGPT. So basically, we're trying to ask ChatGPT to generate a more descriptive description or descriptive imagery of the picture that we are trying to create, and then later we are going to use that description to actually create the picture. Now I'm going to copy this, and by the way, there is one thing that you need to customize, which I'm going to show you later. So at the end of this prompt, there is this section that says about keyword or short description. So this is the place where you can describe the kind of landscape or the kind of image that you want AI to generate or describe first. And for this example, I'll try to create a picture, let's say a woman that is lost in the middle of a massive flower field. So that's my prompt. And by the way, again, this prompt is not for creating images. It is only for creating the description of the cinematic image later. So here you can actually just send a message to ChatGPT, or you can also enable reasoning, which is the thing that I'm going to do, because usually it will give me a much more detailed prompt, which I think will improve the quality of the picture later. So this is the scene description, and ChatGPT will also describe everything about the picture, like the atmosphere, the details, the lighting, the color palette, etc. And after that, after it has generated the answer, you can actually start asking ChatGPT to generate the picture. So I'm going to disable the reasoning, and I'll ask ChatGPT to generate a picture based on that description. And I guess I'm going to specify the aspect ratio to be horizontal. You can also use square and vertical aspect ratio if you want to. And then here, let's enable create image, and you can send the message to ChatGPT. So again, the initial prompt is only for generating the description, and then we are using this description to generate the image on the same chat window. So I'll show you the result in a moment. And this is the result. Now, one thing that I dislike about the ChatGPT images is usually the visual looks a bit yellow, and that's just the style that ChatGPT will always fall into. And if you look closely at the previous examples, they all look a bit yellow. But fortunately, there is a way to fix that issue. For example, here there is a tool called GPT-4o Yellow Tint Cleaner, which is basically a simple tool on Hugging Face, which I'm going to leave the link in the video description. And then you can upload a picture from ChatGPT, and then you can apply the setting, and then you can proceed image, and will remove the yellow tint from ChatGPT. So it's going to look a bit different. Like you can make the picture to be a bit cooler, and instead of warmer, it's going to look a bit cooler, and in some cases it could be a lot better. So again, you can check the description, and you can also use this setting, but keep in mind that every image might need to use a different setting. So if you find this video to be useful at creating cinematic photo using ChatGPT, then feel free to subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you on my next video. Have a great day.